It's going to be a two-part series for the 114. We're going to be installing the Vance Hines 3-inch twin slash slip-ons. Replace the factory Harley pipes here. So in today's episode, we're going to be removing the factory exhaust from basically here up and on these two, and then the next one we'll be installing the factory pipes. So first thing we need to do is get these shields off, and you do that by the C-clamps that are not C-clamps but the clamps that are on here. 2 bolts here, 2 bolts down here, and these will come off, and then we'll be pulling these bolts off here and 2 bolts back here, if you can see them, here and here. So let's go ahead. So we will start today by taking the 2 clamps off here. I'll remove these shields. 2 down under here, on here, 1 here. Take this shield off. You can see, not hard to do. Still cold here. Well, I would have the battery tools out. There we go. They are in the basement. There you go. Nice shield. The other pipes come with clamps, so we will be saving this, keeping these out of the way. Bottom one, same process. There's the little snap. So there we go. And out of the way. Those will get packed away later. So now we'll be removing the actual pipes themselves. The Vance and Hines that I have are actually all chrome, so the bike will be all chrome like that. I figured if I did not like the all chrome look, the shields I could replace and make those easily black, get them painted. We need to get an extension. As you can see, the garage is a bit tight right now. Let's do this one first. This is a, what size is this? 3/16. I don't know if you can hear that in the background, but the wife has her 2006 Sportster out in the driveway. She's trying to get it started to warm up. It's not fuel injected, it's the old carbureted. And as many of you know, it's sometimes not easy to get a carbureted bike going. I'm going to leave this one screw in because I still have to get, can't see it, this down here loosened up. That will allow me to get this pipe off here. And that, I believe, is 9/16. Did I get it right? 9/16. Wow. Okay, so we will probably have to get a breaker bar on that. Yeah, too much. All right. Where's the breaker bar? Well, guess what? Let's try this again. There we go. There we go. Yeah, there we go. So I'm just going to let that hang there. I don't know if I need it or not. Let's get this one out. Go. Now, just a matter of slowly working it out. It should not be that hard. Slow. It is coming. Just work at it this way. There we go. There we go. Okay. So one exhaust pipe. And you can see, can't see through there. I would absolutely love for Harley to put some decent exhaust on these. Right from the factory. So I'm going to set this aside. Now we will do the same thing on this one. Bolt right here. And the two bolts on this side, which I will not be able to easily reach. So we will break this bolt. Sounds like the wife has the Sportster out on the road. It's actually only 41 degrees here. A little chilly. Again, just two bolts back here. So once I get these two bolts out, we've got this clamp loosened up. It'll be like this down here. Just literally slip right off. caught in the mic cable. There we go, one out. Adjust the camera a little bit more for you. Sounds like she just took it down the road because she's back. Oops. Now my hands are in my way. Bolt out. Now again, it should be nice and loose. I'll just get in here behind it and just twist and turn. Look at this. Look at that. And that's how to get it off. Yes, I'm just setting these over here right now. And that is how to remove the stock 114 exhaust. It was certainly very easy for me because this is a brand new bike. Only has 22 miles on it. So that exhaust hasn't really been heated up enough that it's gonna bind or anything. Alright, so that concludes this episode of removing the exhaust. The next episode we will put the new exhaust on and we'll start it up, see how it sounds. Thanks for watching.